Hey, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl, coming in to talk to you about how to use Clubhouse to grow your Instagram following. So if you didn't know, these two go hand in hand when it comes to increasing engagement, having more followers, really getting more visibility on your account, which is going to allow you to have more conversations in the DM. Because as of now, we don't have that ability to talk to our Clubhouse connections yet, do we? It's supposed to be coming later, but right now, the only way to talk to people that you connect with on Clubhouse is on Instagram in the DMs, right? I mean, you could use Twitter, but let's be serious. So I want to know in the comments, are you on Clubhouse? If you're on Clubhouse, how active are you? I have a lot of people who are saying, I have an account, but I actually haven't hosted a room yet. I haven't gotten on stage yet. I don't understand it. Let me know if you're on Clubhouse. Feel free to drop your username, Clubhouse. What is Clubhouse? Someone says. All right, you gotta watch this training and let's get you over on Clubhouse, because my following on Instagram has doubled. The pace of our Instagram growth has doubled since we got on Clubhouse 2 months ago. Yeah, and I haven't even been that active because I've had some voice issues. So this is the deal, okay? I'm gonna walk you through this, gonna blow your mind. And I'm also going to invite you to come to our club on Clubhouse. We have a club, if you go to my profile on Clubhouse, which is really easy to find, Kimberly Olson, or you can just type in Goal Digger Girl and it'll come right up if you go to the Clubhouse app. If you go over there, go to my profile and at the bottom you'll see Club Goal Digger. I would like to officially invite all of you to be our first members, which is going to allow you to be some of the first people that we collaborate and run and host rooms inside of the club, okay? I want you to think of a club in Clubhouse like you would think of a Facebook group on Facebook, okay? It's our special place to create valuable content, connect, collaborate. And obviously, at the end of the day, we're going to close more sales. And that's what we're all here to do in a way that feels genuine and authentic to who we are, okay? Thank you. I love this shirt too. I'm really excited. It's actually super cozy. So if you want the link, I got it from my friend. So just message me. I'll get it too. So this is why it's going to allow you to double your following, increase your engagement on Instagram by utilizing Clubhouse the right way. Okay. Side note, if you have Android, you can still get on Clubhouse through an Apple device, such as an iPad. There is a workaround for that. We have a Facebook group called Clubhouse Monetizer. You can all come in there to learn how to do that. Okay. So when you're on Clubhouse, the really cool thing is when you are hosting a room, you are on stage as a moderator, you are pulled up onto stage or you raise your hand. I would like to ask an intelligent question and someone brings you up on stage. Everybody in the audience can see you. You're at the top of the fold, which is like if you go to a website, that very top part's called top of the fold. That's where you want to be. You want everyone listening to that Clubhouse or that room on Clubhouse to see your name. And this is what is so fabulous about Clubhouse. So we've got Lindsay's on here. Okay, Lindsay Joe, 2319. Let's say a Lindsay is pulled up on stage to contribute to a conversation about how to balance a busy, full-time job with her side hustle. And she's pulled on stage, she raises her hand, she volunteers to come up and contribute to the conversation. By the way, how cool is that? Because Lindsay's not even hosting the room. She raises her hand and she says, I'd like to offer a tip to people in this room. What's really helped me is that I actually get my DMO done before I leave for work. I hope you all have a DMO, by the way. If not, you need to come get my trainings. But Lindsay says, this is my tip. I do my DMO before I leave for work. That way I have posted on social media. I have, made my 20 friend request. I have hit Messenger and I'm doing my follow-ups. Okay. And then she goes out with her day and rocks her bad self. Every person in the audience of that room goes, wow, Lindsay's cool, awesome, I can learn from her. And this is the really cool part. While the room is going and the conversation is happening, people can click Lindsay's name, see her profile, and if you set your profile up properly, don't put a really, really long profile, okay? It should be short. They can see her Instagram and it's clickable. It's clickable. They can click her Instagram. It goes right on over here. Quickly, they can follow her while they're still in the room. The room is still happening. They can hear the room. They're not leaving the Clubhouse app. That's why this is so brilliant, okay? So they go to Lindsay. They're like, oh, I like her. I want to follow her. They might follow her on Clubhouse, but they're clicking through. This is what happens. You guys don't understand. People are not saying, hey, Dawn, oh my gosh, Dawn, your Facebook Live was amazing. Oh, I loved your post on Instagram, your stories. No one's doing that. They're watching. They're watching you, they're watching you, they're watching you. And when they finally reach out to talk to you about your product, respond to a curiosity post, ask you about your business, It is weeks in the making. Put guilty if you've ever stalked someone on social media before and you're watching them. You're like, I don't know if I want to learn from them. I don't know. Maybe I want to do a business with them. Put guilty in the comments. It's a real thing. So this is what happens. They're watching Lindsay. They're checking her out. They're like, ooh, I really like this girl. They go to Instagram. They click on there. And now what happens? Later that day when Lindsay posts on Instagram, or the next day, or she's in her stories, Instagram is like, okay, we have a new connection here. Let's put Lindsay at the top of that person's feed. You are now at the top of the person's feed that you are trying to connect with. And this is what's so fabulous. The people in the room, if you're in the right room, see, I look at all the guilty, see? If you're in the right room, your ideal avatar is in the audience. I want you to imagine the exact people that you're working so hard to find are in a room with you on Clubhouse. You rise up to the stage, you raise your hand, you co-host a room. You guys go get out there. Any of our members inside of Club Goal Digger are allowed to host, okay? I want to invite all of you to host rooms inside of our club. I want it to be an open Goal Digger community, okay? Get your bad self out there, okay? It does help to co-host with others because you'll have more people in the audience and more traction, okay? And you'll probably feel a little bit more comfortable. Get up on that stage, y'all. I want you to be running, co-hosting rooms. I want you moderating rooms. I want you to raise your hand and ask an intelligent question or contribute to the conversation. I was in a room, I was literally putting my makeup on, and I didn't obviously have a lot of time to be on Clubhouse, but I went on there and someone pinged me. If you don't know what that is, go into our Facebook group, Clubhouse Monetize, and we'll teach you how. Someone pinged me into a room, and I trust this person, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna go check it out. So I go in the room, she pulls me up on stage right away. So I was like, well, of course I'm gonna go on stage, right? In this huge room of people I did not know because it was a different space than I hang out in. And they were talking about millionaires. What do we do to kind of get our mental wealth? How do we set our days up? And so they asked me to tell them what I did. So I gave a tip of what I do to visualize success and being a millionaire, what I did to get to that point. And I had people messaging me. I had people following me. One of the leaders of the room asked me if we could collaborate. And I was in there for 5 minutes. That is how powerful Clubhouse is, y'all. It's not going anywhere, okay? It is just gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Do not stand on the sidelines going, oh, I don't know how to use it, or who wants to hear me, or one more platform. You don't even have to wear makeup. It's just talking. No one can even hear you or see, or they can hear you. No one can see you. Sometimes I'll walk out to the bus stop. I'm picking up Addison. Sometimes I'm in my car. I'll quick pop onto a room or listen. It's that powerful, okay? So this is what you want to remember. The more visibility you can have, you don't want to just be in there listening. Then you're just scrolling, but in a audio capacity. You want to get to work. You want to be intentional. You want to get in there and say, how can I make this platform work for me to increase my reach, to allow me to collaborate, connect, offer value? And at the end of the day, that's all we're here to do. The more value you put out there, the more you will get back tenfold. So go at it that way of, I want to serve. I want to offer great value. I want to bring great content to the table. And the more time you spend on it strategically, which does not have to be a lot of time, people will make their way over to Instagram and follow you. Seriously, it's that cool, okay? So I want y'all, this is your homework. I want you to find me on Clubhouse. It's Goal Digger Girl. They limit the characters. I want you to find me there. Go to my profile, the bottom left-hand corner. I think it's the first one. It should say Club Goal Digger. I want to invite you guys to come to our club. Anyone in there can host a room or just participate and see what's going on in there. And then come to our Facebook, Clubhouse Monetize. If you click the link in my bio, there's a click through. If you can't find it, you should find it because I think it's the only one on there and it's a pretty good sized group. But you can click the link in my bio to get all the details. And that way you can come learn how to use Clubhouse to monetize your business, okay? If you like this, take a screenshot. Got to rock this bad shirt even though I think it's backwards. Take a screenshot, tag me in your stories, and I'll give you a Goal Digger shout out. The Goal Digger Girl. Just tag me there and I will throw you my stories and say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, get lit in your business and set your soul on fire. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.